My name is Mike Koleber, K-O-L-E-B-E-R, head coach and owner of Nitro Swimming, Austin, Texas. When you come into a conference like this, you're always a little bit overwhelmed when you're leaving, but you try to take a little bit of tidbits of information. You try to take what you can so you can utilize it immediately in your program, what's most impactful, and you want to make a difference when you come back home. John Leonard with the American Swim Coach Association, ASCA, had sent a number of us the information that you all would be here. And all I had was maybe a page of information on the International Swim League. And I sent out to my entire staff. We've got 30 coaches, 16 full-time, 14 part-time hourly coaches. And there was so much excitement just within our staff, just based on reading a couple of paragraphs on the possibilities and potential of the International Swim League. So once I saw the video, I was just at the edge of my seat going, this is awesome. And it's exciting. It's great for the sport. I think the young kids are going to really rally around it because they're going to be able to have a chance to see their heroes and watch swimming at a whole different kind of level. And again, I mentioned that the possibilities that you all have are limitless. There's so much potential. I could envision, you know, the draft. I mean, we talk about drafts and have like a draft night, and you sell at a venue, and whether there's a pool there or not, I don't know even if that matters to have a pool there, but to have folks in the stands and the lighting and the music and laser beams and dry ice fog and the music just pumping and seeing these swimmers in real life right before the eyes of their fans, and the teams were getting selected. I don't know how you're going to do it, but to me it just sounds so exciting. Not necessarily a criticism or a concern, but just as you're thinking ahead and you're trying to lay it out in front, what you envision. I don't think there would be a lot of distance events. I like distance swimming. I like the longer events, but they're not really enough, I don't think, to catch an audience's attention. And I think this is going to be more of an in-your-face Ninja Warrior, UFC meets swimming for the first time ever, and they come together in an event. And an event you can produce, let's say monthly or every other month, whatever it's going to be, to make it exciting each time. I think you could put little twists to the different events, and I don't know how you're going to do that, but to add some suspense and some mystery, and because you want to keep the folks on the edge of their seats, not knowing what to expect. When you put Kay Ledecky in a mile or an 800 up against anybody, you know how it's going to end up. But when you start, you can do some different things to races to make things more interesting, where you don't know how it's going to end. And I know we mentioned, I heard you earlier in the presentation about the times, and does it really matter whether the people are at their peak performance levels or not? Because a lot of these athletes will be in the middle of training. If they're in the middle of their training, then it doesn't really matter what their time is. What's going to matter is who's going to win, and that's all that really matters. I think it's exciting.